They talk about walking in the rain. They talk about loving just the same. They tell me you'll get better in the warmer weather, but it's summer and I wish that you could hear me better. Summertime sadness playing in my mind, losing track of time. I wish that you were mine. Summertime sadness, feeling it tonight, losing track of time, leaving you behind. Oh, I miss you, I miss you. Oh, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you.
Taking back the city, I'm taking back what's mine. We surrounded every building and we'll set it on fire. Rising from the ashes, I was a king without a crown. Now I make these walls come tumbling down. I'll make them kneel, I'll make them bow, I'll make them kiss this to them voices, they're screaming in my dreams. I'll annihilate this enemy. I'll make them kneel, I'll make them bow, I'll make them kiss this holy crown. my throne. I'm coming home, 'cause I'm taking back my throne.
Don't you die too soon. Where would I keep all my secrets? Distant bloody moon. Clench my fist until we meet. You shoot this and I in the clay. I dance around the fire and the flame. Something like this never went away. I hold your heart and seal
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to RSC EU Week 7 League Play on a beautiful Sunday evening. And today, you are here on the desk with me, Maisie, and the amazing co-host, Aaron. How are you doing today?
Week 6, so you heard our producer a little on the backbone, but it's week 6 indeed, and today on the match card we have number 2 Naja, who are a record of 8-2-1, and Tom Foolery are a record in 2-1-7. So what do you think about that?
Well, I mean, it's definitely an interesting series lineup this time around. Top versus bottom, and I mean, looking at it, I think we both have an idea of who might be the winner of this series. But coming up tonight, we have got some interesting lineups. 2 challenger games after this, and I mean, I'm excited for it.
Oh, same. I mean, yeah, I'm excited to see some Chally action on the stream as well. I'm doing next one as well, so and you are doing the next one
Yep.
as well, so gonna enjoy us for one more game after this. But I mean, place 2, first game, first place 9. They're using a sub. They're using their second choice sub because I was their first choice sub. Not to brag here, but I'm gonna cast them, so I couldn't sub in for them. But I mean, I think this is gonna be an interesting game here. But I think a 4-0 would be pretty realistic here.
Well, I am one for upsets, and just having a look at the stats here, especially from the side of tomfoolery, we can see who's been playing a long time, and you can really tell who's new to the rosters. You know, you got a player on 28 games and a player on 9 games, so they're looking to get their matches in, they're looking to get their series done, and I mean, yeah, I'm with you, but you're calling a 4-0 for Naja, and I'm thinking a 2-2 draw for a bit of an upset here, just to spice the table up a bit, I think.
2-2, yeah, I mean, it's prospect, it's really close as well. I mean, I think top to bottom is actually, all the teams are actually pretty close. I'm playing in the league as well, and I think all teams are like worthy of making playoffs here, but I think this matchup will be a pretty tough one. I mean, tomfoolery are using Daramus, Jaylino, and I'm pretty sure they're using Iron Man Beast. so I mean, we're in for some. I don't know Iron Man Beast. I know Daramas and Jaylino, and of course False Dragon, Maurice, and Tom. So I think it's gonna be a exciting matchup, and I'm gonna see what Iron Man has to offer for me.
Yeah, definitely. But players are ready. Lobby is getting underway. 3, 2, 1, and the timer starts ticking here. Pretty even kickoff, and that will see a nice start. Iron Man Beast gonna want to get it on the wall. A lovely pass down. Could see an opening goal for tomfoolery, and we do. Wow, what a pass down from Iron Man Beast. Certainly a good choice for subbing in now.
I mean, like I said, he's the second choice. I was the first one, not to brag. I mean, I'm gonna be fair. I would have tried a Doomsday this year, so let's be fair. It was a pretty good decision for him to pass it, and it's an earned goal for them here. But immediately a double tap made from Maurice could stop that. No, he misses, but Tombas doesn't. Already 1-1 in 5 seconds, 6 seconds.
I mean, nice equalising, nice play so far. 15 seconds into the match, we're already seeing 2 goals. I think this is going to be a pretty wide scoreline here. And I mean, just looking at how these teams are going to play, I wonder if Iron Man Beast, you know, subbing in just before the series starts, that might throw them off a bit. As Deromus, they're trying to go for an airplay of sorts, probably a double touch as False Dragon tries to go for an adventurous sidewall read there. Maybe a little bit too far out of his stretch. And now Jaylino going for a shot. It's a little bit too high, but Maurice is there to get a lovely save to keep them hanging in the game and to keep them from going down. That's a lovely boom out. And Aaron, we're seeing so much action here, and you thought this was going to be a pretty fast sweep, and it's not looking that way so far.
No, it's not. I mean, both sides are really explosive from the start here. But who's more explosive? This is goal explosion here. False Dragon with the aerial. Beautiful pass here from Tombas on their opponents is back one. False Dragon gets it top corner. 1-2 for the Naja side here.
I mean, big start to the game, and it could only get better from here for both sides. We could see either the scoreline increase or the scoreline close. And that's a shot from Tombas and a lovely demo from False Dragon, but it's just the curse of the 4th player, the post. That's False Dragon with another touch. This is looking pretty dangerous, and False Dragon once more to widen the scoreline to 3-1, and this is the scoreline I was sort of expecting for game 1.
I mean, same here. The first goal of tomfoolery was it kind of scared me a little for Naja here, but obviously they didn't get scared of that. They scored 3 now in only 1 minute and 10 seconds. Already 4 goals we've seen, so that promises a little bit more on the next games here. Maybe perhaps series.
Maurice now, a lovely touch, and that's Jay Leno awkwardly jumping to try get a touch. And that's just a mistake you don't want to see, Prospector or not. That's an easy touch away, a nice touch to clear away would sort it out. That's just unfortunate. Makes me wonder, where is the third man and where are the defenders in that situation, Aaron?
I mean, there was one defender, it was Jelino, but the other guys were just on top or something. They were just waiting for a counter-attack, but that's not... Oh, what a redirect actually from Tom Bast here. And Maurice misses it, but False Dragon shoots it, and it's pretty one-sided.
My word, and I'm starting to get nervous for my suggestion. Maurice there. I can't tell if that was a fake or if that was just a side flip, but whatever it was, it worked. And they will be taking that. And from here now, Aaron, I honestly think it's tomfoolery's time. They have nothing to lose. They can throw all of their toys out of the pram. They can do whatever they want here. They can go be adventurous, go for flashy stuff, go for fun stuff. Because it's not going to matter at this point in league play, I think. Because I think their playoffs chances are very low, and that's just another goal. Wow.
Another goal here, 1-6. Oh, I thought it was going to be a fast series. Well, a fast series depending on goals here, but I mean, not a fast series for the games here, because at this rate they're going to be like 7-8 minutes long here, so we're going to be in here for a while, but maybe tomfoolery can pull one back in 3 minutes. I don't think so, but maybe.
I mean, everything from now is a consolation goal, because unless they're getting 5, which, to be fair, we've seen it before in the RSC at higher stakes in the elite play-ins of last season, you know, anything can happen, Aaron. And I'm interested now, because both teams have a stake in this series. They both can do whatever they like. One team, you know, they just have to play for a win, and the other team, they can be flashy. They can go for whatever they please, flip resets even, you know, and that's definitely what I want to see now. Some more flashy streamer stuff, you know.
Yeah, for the stream here, for the guys, they know they're on stream here, so they might as well throw in some mechanics here. But I mean, maybe they can. Prospect can be a little off. Got mechanics here. Some has none, and some can do a triple flip reset in the game. I've seen it, so we'll see.
Indeed, we will. But now that ball dangerously looming on the defense, and it's Tom Bast to get a goal on the board now. Second goal for Tom, and that widens the scoreline, and we have now got a Brazil on our hands here. Daramas just needs to be a little bit quicker there to get that ball. And one thing is now the mental game. Tomfoolery need to keep their mental up if they want to stay in with a chance of getting a game, 2 games in this series here. And I mean, that's in their ball court now. The mental side will have to stay strong, but 7-1 it certainly is not looking good here.
Oh, definitely not looking good, and especially when you have like no chances at all, and especially if you have a chance like that and it's getting saved beautifully by Tom Bast there. Gonna sting a little, and another beautiful save by False Dragon continues that streak of beautiful saves. A little awkward, they're both in the corner, only one guy in goal. He hits the ball all the way. Is that going in? No, Daramas has it, but he's getting dunked by False Dragon on the backboard here.
Lovely dunk from False Dragon there, nearly getting an 8-1 scoreline. Tom Bast now on the ball, but it's Daramas to get a little awkward touch away to Jay Leno in the corner. Maurice now on the ball with a shot coming from False Dragon. It's soaring wide. The complexity and the power needed for that probably was a little bit too low for what he was wanting to do. But anyway, Tom Bast, and you know, 45 seconds on the clock. What can Tomfoolery do to change this for next game?
I mean, like Daramas did, get some goals in to maybe come in or gain the momentum to get in the second game here. Because if you lose like with huge scorelines, like 5-5, like a 5-goal deficit here is really big. But like get it down to 4 or 3 maybe perhaps, and you're gonna go into a good momentum for the second game, because that's all they can think about. But not here. Tom Bast 8-2.
8-2. That's a scoreline of all times. They could even break the 10-goal limit here potentially, as a Daramas, like, third man should not be going that far forward. And should not be going for boost in the middle, should be trying to pick pads, but I mean, it's prospect, and that is the unlikelihood of it. And that's Tombast again, potentially, or almost making it 9-2. But it's now Darumas on the ball. Darumas, oh, what a flick! Oh, wow! Giving his team some sort of hope for next game, some sort of an uphill battle here now, as that's a lovely flick to put it in. And it's now 3-8 with 22 on the clock.
I mean, like you said, a little hope here, a little light in the darkness here. We're gonna see if they can pull the momentum here. But a little mistake by Naja's side here, but it's cleared out by Tombast. Iron Man tries to go for the pinch, I would have said, but just touches it on the sidewall. Jelena now gets it in. Iron Man shoots it, but is saved by Maurice, and 8-3 will be the end score here.
I mean, looking at what's happening now, you see the passes at the end of this game and the shots and the pressure. What's happened is too little too late for tomfoolery, and it leads to the question of why didn't they do this earlier? Why were they constantly on the back foot? But looking at the scoreboards, you can see why. 831 points, 744 points, 449 points. 2 of their players have got more points than one team combined now. So they're going to want to look to be a little bit more aggressive next game in the eyes of tomfoolery. And Naja, they just need to keep doing what they're doing.
I mean, they need to keep doing what they're doing. They got the last 2 goals there, so maybe that's a good momentum here. Maybe, but a little shine in the darkness here. But I think this game has already been played out in my head. I think a 4-0 is still on the table here. But tomfoolery, if they get the momentum, if they get the rhythm in, they might as well get a game or 2 here to maybe get an upset, like you said at the beginning.
Well, I mean, I think with how this scoreline went, it'll be an upset if they get 1 game at the moment. So they can just look to try and get 1. Because, I mean, any game is hope for playoffs. Any small gain, any small gain on that leaderboard will just send them propelling forward, hopefully. But right now, it's certainly looking unlikely for them that they will actually find themselves in a spot for play-ins.
Yeah, I think so as well, but oh no, oh no. Or oh yes, I mean, it's in for them, but like last game, a pretty fast first goal for them. If it ends like the last game, it's gonna not be nice for tomfoolery, but at least a good start from them. What they needed in this first half.
100%, they needed some more chances, and they're getting it now. And it's probably what you want from them now. They've got that first goal, but like you said, it's early in the game, and we saw the demolitions that happened last game. The eight goals, it was just unparalleled to anything I've seen, even in prospect. It was surprising. That's a lovely ball. Darumas here has a chance over Maurice. He's hit the post. Where's there anyone to follow up? What a demo there from Tombast to keep it out. But it's now Iron Man off the ceiling. Maurice with a touch now to put it into the corner. And that could have been a glimmer of hope to put them 2 ahead.
Oh, what a redirect from False Dragon here to cut the tomfoolery hopes here. Wow, first to keep it in the corner for Maurice, a beautiful pass, and False Dragon just throws his car in there, gets in the back of the net here, and all equal now, and tomfoolery are scratching their heads now.
I mean, I'm scratching my head. That was such a good start. And the way that it can just shift to go so badly so quickly is quite perplexing to me on that. But now, False Dragon on the ball. Okay. Tactical, that's tactical, because, I mean, it's working, because that ball is in no man's land above the crossbar. I could have seen another goal, but it doesn't happen. That's Push Legends with a double touch. That's a touch over. This could be dangerous. Maurice needs to get a touch. Does so nicely, and that's now in the corner. Darumas to the middle. No contention there from Iron Man as that ball soars through the middle to the side of tomfoolery. And it's Darumas early flick. Tombast baiting out a bump attempt, not coming to play. Jelena on for a double touch, but False Dragon is there to clear the ball and get a save away.
Just a little throwback here. What happened right there in like 30 seconds ago? They were just all driving circles while the ball was in the middle. I don't know what I witnessed, but it indeed was working. I mean, they almost scored it as well, so maybe it was tactical, but oh, a little chance here. Tombas just to redirect it, just couldn't get the angle on it. False dragon just to get it over, but is dunked now for Tombas. Shoots it. Open net here for False Dragon. Oh, counter attack now. Iron Man. No, Tombas has it.
I mean, this game so far is much what you want to see. A nice close game, and that's another shot that's gone to the left side of the post. And now, Jay Leno and Iron Man went for a pinch, but they couldn't quite meet up there. Now, that's a touch from Daromus. Not a touch you want to get straight to the middle. And that's False Dragon now trying to get it through, but it goes wide away, straight to the corner of Naja. And Daromus now trying to go for a touch, but can't get it. And Iron Man having to scrap for that ball. Lovely 50 there with Tombas, and that's back in the corner. And Aaron, this is so much different. Do you think they might be listening with their when we said they need to be more aggressive, because they're doing it well, I think.
Oh yeah, they're doing it well. And you jinxed it here, Maisie.
Oh,
you
dear.
jinxed it. The caster curse here, and False Dragon gets in the back of the net. Caster curse at its finest.
I mean, a little caster curse won't hurt anyone, and it's now 1-2. So I hope we don't see the same tantalising scoreline we did last game. But that's a nice pinch attempt, straight to the middle for False Dragons to just get a lovely clear away. Jay Leno just having to get it into the corner, and that's now a double commit. Risky, but it does go well. And now, Dragon trying to go for a solo play, has a chance to get a flip reset, doesn't go for it though. That's a wasted opportunity in my eyes there. A little bit more boost, a little bit more commitment. We can see a double touch, and that's a lovely boom. And False Dragon, wow, so much confidence to get the saves away, Aaron. And that's one thing I've noticed from the side of Naja. They're just flowing with confidence.
I mean, I'm really agreeing with you here. I mean, when I was I've played Naja a couple of times here, and I honestly thought they weren't a really strong side, but like, it's working for them. Their mechanics are on point, just about enough to win the league, I'm saying. And it's just perfect. Their side is perfect, almost no mistakes. But when the mistakes happen, it just keeps on happening. But they close the gap in the wall here, and it's 1-2 for them. And a 2-2 might be realistic here, but it's still there. And 3-1 here. Oh, it's not 3-1.
Oh! Maurice had an open net, just clangs the fourth player, the crossbar, the woodwork, and now, I mean, they're trying to pick up any pieces they can here. Jay Leno needed to go for that ball, but left it for Daromus, who's on low boost. A little bit of a bait here, gets the 100 boost. This could be clutch. Daromus here trying to go for a doomsday of sort, but that's Iron Man with a shot now. Maurice having to pick up the clutch in the corner. This could be big, but it's Tombas to get the touch away with 1 second on the clock. Iron Man, that's a touch away, and this could be bad. Iron Man goes for a double touch, and it's now Naja who go 2 ahead in the series.
Holy words, what has happened here? Damn, I see the Eevee in your background. Just Eevee and Kermit here, but I mean, it has to fit in. But now just to get out the caster cams here. What a match was this? Who would have thought? Tomfoolery would have gotten back so much here to get the 2-1 here. It's actually pretty close. Actually, the opposite of last game here, and what a performance from them. But unfortunately, not crowned with a win here. But only a loss, and if they keep this up, I think the chance of getting a 3-1 or a 2-2 here is very much possible here, Maisie.
I mean, yeah, definitely. But one thing is, Iron Man B, 62 points, only having 2 shots. And I mean, definitely was holding down the midfield well, getting important touches up the field, and those shots that were on target were probably closer than what we can say now. But it's just about how they can now capitalize on getting more points and getting more pressurizing situations to convert into goals. And I mean, that's what they want to do. Hopefully, I mean, my prediction of 2-2 can still happen. I'm praying for it still.
Yeah, I mean, praying. I pray for them here, but I mean, let's be fair here. It's a little unrealistic, maybe realistic. We're gonna see that. It's up to the players to decide that here, and I mean, like you said, Iron Man racking up the 62 points is not really ideal. What you want to show when you're getting games in as a FA, but I mean, maybe you can show it in this one, but that's not what he wants to do there. Little overcommit there, can leave some open space here for Naja. But it's out. Oh no, it's not out. Yeah, Tom Bast. Iron Man has got the clear. False Dragon turns on this. A shot maybe, no, keeps it. Just flick over Daramas, but not too good.
One thing that you just said there that really piqued my ears a bit there. Iron Man has, like, in the corner both times with a double commit that leaves open space for Naja to be able to capitalize on. And if I'm honest, I don't blame the side of tomfoolery. They're playing with an FA sub. They're playing with someone that they've not even played a game with. Because as we both know, they had to find the sub in the last 10 minutes. And that's nearly in the bar. Oh my word, that would have been a close shot. And now, False Dragon here, trying to pile up pressure, not coming to play. Bombast to the corner again. That corner is very key, and that ball is going into no man's land. We could see something, but Jay Lino double commits. And that's a dumb double commit when there's a player already on. Just getting the better of the nerves, I think, there. And that could see a counter-attack, and we are. False Dragon here doesn't have the flip anymore. Iron Man clawing that ball out, trying to get it out. Jay Lino trying to keep it out, and now we've still not seen a goal, Aaron, and we're nearly 2 minutes in.
Nearly 2 minutes in and 0 goals. 0 goals. Last 2 games were immediately 2 goals. Now we're seeing no goals in 2 minutes, and you must wonder here, how are both teams seeing this game? One team is hoping for the win here, and one is hoping to equalize, but I think both teams could be worthy of doing both. But it's up to the players here, and Daramas maybe gets beat by False Dragon, gets it in the 6-yard box, but not to give. Beautiful save by Jay Lino here, and Daramas to get for a double tap with a sab, but didn't get the touch A once.
Right now, I mean, something else to point out. False Dragon, these demos that onto the third man in the back post, in the front post, are so amazing. That's one thing that anyone will recommend. How do you want to get back into a series? Demos, demos, demos. How do you want to keep up your pressure in a series? Demos, demos, demos. They're the most key thing to tilt, to pressure your opponents further. And they're doing it well here. And we are seeing this ball skyrocket into tomfoolery's half here. Half the game already gone. 2 minutes on the clock, 120 seconds. And one thing is, we're seeing Naja panic a bit here, I think. They're getting very, very risky balls out. They're just trying to clear it off, boom it without worrying. And it's not going well, because it's giving tomfoolery the opportunity to steal the boost, to go for the ball, to get pressure on. And it's not something, while you're 2-0 up in series, you want to be doing.
Oh no, definitely not, but I must completely agree with you. I've played them a couple of times here, and I know what their playstyle is, and if you get them in a sort of chokehold here, they just can't get out of it. So if you get them in a chokehold, it's probably a W for you, because they just stress out, like you said. They just boom the ball away whenever they can. You just have to get them to stress. But they don't stress if they get chances like that. But a little double commit save there. Daramas, beautiful demo here by Jay Lino. On the backboard gets a save. Maurice now to shoot it. I would have said, oh, beautiful dunk here. Going straight in, I'm saying. No, False Dragon keeps it.
Aromas, shot to the backboard here. 2 players awkward, one in the front post. That's Maurice with a touch over. It's hitting the post. Oh my word, that is so close. We've had 2 very close chances here, either side of the field from a long boom away. And my word, that had the heart racing there, I'll tell you. And now, calming down a bit, Maurice getting a little bit of a pass back. But that's Jay Lino, and that's something we've just seen twice here in this series from False Dragon, leaving the ball away in open field. And Iron Man trying to get a touch, but it's False Dragon here We've got 25 seconds. We're potentially, I'm not saying anything. I've got my fingers crossed. I'm holding wood right now, touching the wood on my desk. There will be an overtime here. 15 seconds. Maurice has got no boost to get a double. That's Tom Bast in the middle with a shot. Not happening. False Dragon wasting the time a bit. That's a touch back. That's a touch to the middle here. That's Tom Bast with a clear away. Just leave the ball, let it drop, go to an overtime. This could be dangerous, and we see overtime.
Oh, I was waiting for that here. But it's here finally. Iron Man, beautiful kickoff by him. Gets it over False Dragon. No. Yes, he does. Gets it in, but no one there to finish it. Now, Demos counter attack here for False Dragon. Gets it in the middle. Beautiful pop, but Iron Man is there. Oh, but Tom Bast with the save.
Oh my word, what a save from Tom Bast there. Tom Bast now in open field, goes for the pass down, but no one's there. Iron Man bumping him away, saying, get away from my backboard. And he's doing it well. Jay Leno going for bumps, but the ball goes back to the middle. Will we see someone? Maurice not committing now. This ball, oh my word, oh my God, Aaron, we are seeing scraps. We are seeing a fight from the snakes and from the tomfoolery here. And Fusia, their franchise, their prospect team, they are fighting, and that's a oh my word, Jesus, this is too close.
What is happening? Why are there so many shots but nothing going in? Maybe this one perhaps, but Maurice, no, Tom Bast shoots it on the backboard, a double tap for him. No, he does not. Daramas, Maurice gets it on the sidewall, or Reed here maybe. False Dragon shoots it, but it's not in. Tom Bast now with a save, but saved by Daramas. What is happening in this game? It's so explosive, and it's only 1 minute played. It feels like this overtime has been 7 minutes long here.
Overtime is back and forth. It's like a seesaw. It's going up and down the field, and that's a shot going out from Iron Man. That's another shot. It's an own goal. Oh my word! What an end to the game, and that's an own goal from I'd like to say Maurice here. And I just hit the post, but an unlucky touch from Maurice sends it in the back of the net. And tomfoolery, they claim their first game this series now. This game was absolutely incredible. I mean, it's prospect, but the back and forth action was incredible from either side there.
I mean, like I said here, getting Naja in a chokehold is what you want to do here. And that's exactly what they did. They counter-attacked on every single thing, and I think they had to be panicking when it goes so much and they're missing the chances, and they eventually miss the save, and an own goal must kind of ruin your mental here. If I were to speak for me, my mental would have been down the drain here. But I mean, let's be fair here. They're 2-1. Only one team can equalize now, and only one team can win here.
I mean, it's exciting to see now 2-1, and I mean, it's everything to play for now. A 2-1 here, a 2-2 here for tomfoolery could see them with an incredible chance of finding a play-ins chance. You know, they're 2-1-7, like you said, but it's anything to play for, and I'm all for this late series action. And I'm all for it as we come to the last game. Beckwith Park at night. The best map in Rocket League, I say.
What?
And we are coming into it. Game 4. Take us away.
The best map in Rocket League here? Yeah, it's not true in my opinions here, but enough about the opinions. We're looking at the players on the field. Equalize or win. Two things at stake here. We're in for something here. Darama shoots it. Oh, Maurice. Beautiful save.
What a shot, what a save here. Jay Leno trying to go for a little bit of an adventurous touch. Doesn't come to play, but Iron Man now into the corner. Trying to get some more cohesiveness on the team. Trying to get a pass into the middle. And that's Tom Bast with a shot. And it's just barely able to not be saved. And it's 1-0. And I hope we don't see a repeat of game 1 here. It's an early goal. And it's worrying.
Oh, I mean, it's worrying here. I mean, they want the 2-2 here. It's now 4 minutes 30 away from the answer here, but or an overtime we'll see again. I mean, Last game it was 1 goal in 7 minutes, and it happened in the last second, and now it's 1 goal already in 40 seconds. That might be hinting towards the win here. It might be nausea here, but it might not be, because I think Daramas and his boys can bounce back.
I think it's too late to count anybody out in the series yet. Yes, the pressure is high for Naja, but we've seen what tomfoolery can do now. We've seen their true colours. We've seen their scrappiness. We've seen it all now. And now Iron Man going for a touch to the corner. Gets it nicely. Jaylino trying to keep it in. A lovely touch here too, but Tom Bast here for a flick. Tom Bast! It's hit the bar. It's hit the bar again. The fourth player on tomfoolery. The crossbar is really helping out big time here, as it's getting scrappy in the corner now. The snakes are fighting their way through, and it's happening. Iron Man with a touch away. False Dragon now to the corner, gets a lovely touch. A ceiling pinch trying to go for now. And Maurice there. 3 minutes 15 on the clock, and we're going to have to see some action now. And that's a shot almost going in. It's tomfoolery's time. Do or die they must.
Do or die it is indeed. It's a do or die here. It's very close once again. We haven't seen it go in a single minute yet, and that's pretty weird. For if we look at first game, it's going to be, oh, there's going to be another one-sided prospect game. Oh boy, you were wrong. It's almost 2-2. It's bound to be 2-2 if it isn't for the 2-minute 40 away from that, but we're gonna see it, and I think both sides here deserve what happens at the end of the game here.
100%. They're both fighting for their win. They're fighting for their win, and they're fighting for their draw respectively here. And I mean, whatever happens, they'll be proud of it. And that's Tom Bast getting the second goal. Both of the goals here, and looking quite worrying for tomfoolery. They need to commit some tomfoolery now if they want to see a chance of finding a draw this series here. They're 2 goals down with half the game to play, and it's really going to be anyone's side here. Nice kickoff. Jaylino trying to get the boost, can't do it. False Dragon off the ceiling here, not having control, and that's a third shot, and it's another own goal, and it's now 3-0, and we're about to see a repeat of game 1.
Oh no, they were so close, but so impossible now. Impossible, I wouldn't say that, but a little harder. 3 goals in 2 minutes, and they haven't done that a single time. They haven't even scored 3 goals a game there. So if they can do it in 2 minutes, I'm gonna give them applause here, but it ain't happening.
I know. There's always time in the RSC to come back, especially in the unpredictable tier of prospect. We've seen larger comebacks happen from last time, and right now, Maurice in the corner, whiffing the ball down, but it works for them somehow. Tom Bast here trying to get a 4th goal on the scoreline here, and it's now Daromas trying to do what his team can't, trying to clear that ball forward, but it's not coming to play. That ball right back in the corner, and that's another touch. Tom Bast, that ball is lingering. Iron Man just barely able to save it, and it's Daromas getting it clear away, and now Jaylino here to clear it out, and that's a miss. And that's another miss! Oh my word, there needs to be somebody on that ball to get a goal to make it 3-1, but it won't happen. And now, I'm starting to agree with your thesis here. I think it's going to be 3-0 this game and 3-1 in series. Woo.
Oh, it's what a match this has been. I mean, it's 1 minute left and 1 minute of action of these two. And I think... Oh, wow, what a chance there, actually. Another pass from Iron Man there, but I think those 2 passes were the only thing that he's done so far in the series. I think he's really underperforming. I don't know what his CMP is, but I don't think he's worth his CMP. Oh, that was biased.
I mean, Tom Basters seeked the 3rd one in, and now, I mean, 4-0. It's looking like game 1 and repeat, just less goals. It's sad to say, but this series is done and dusted. 3-1 to Naja. I mean, what a potential comeback. What a storyline for tomfoolery there. But it's not looking likely anymore, and that's a 5th a fifth, a fourth for Tombas, but a fifth for Naja.
We're seeing so much goals there. I don't know what to say here, Maisie. It has been a goal fest, and I don't know how many goals we've seen so far in this series, but it has been a lot, and I think we're getting treated, and the viewers are getting treated about this. Probably, you were gonna say if you look at the sheet here, it would be a mediocre prospect game. Oh boy, you were wrong. It was full packed with action. And 6 seconds left and 6 goals.
I mean, what more can we say? I think there's been at least 20 goals in this series. I mean, a good half of them coming from 2 games respectively. And it's very unfortunate for Tomfoolery, who played such an amazing game 3, but they just let themselves go. I think they heard that I called this the best map in Rocket League. And don't count them out, because Doromus gets one back. Doromus seeps a goal in, and it's now a 6-1 way to end off the series and a 3-1 way to end off the actual series itself. But GG's for the series. What a series. And Naja, they deserve their win. They played very well.
Yeah, I mean, Naja deserved this win, and I think it's week 6. Look at in a couple of weeks, you're gonna see playoffs, and trust me, you're gonna see a final with Naja here.
Ooh, somebody cut that.
Somebody clip that. You're gonna see a final with Naja here, because this has been outrageous how they're performing in the whole season. Who would have said Maurice, Tombas, and False Dragging are gonna top their group? Oh, I wouldn't. And they did, and they're beating every single opponent, it seems.
I mean, yeah, but looking at the post-series stats, I was right. 22 goals, 40 shots from Naja. Oh my word. That is incredible to see. 40 shots from one team. A 60-shot series, Aaron. That's 20 shots per game average. But the series MVP, respectively, goes to Tombas. 18 shots, 8 goals. 2,000 points in one series is incredible to see, especially from Prospect. And I mean, not more to say. It was a very interesting series.
Oh, it definitely was. And for my biased opinions about myself here, I mean, if I would have played it, I would have done
Okay.
But
All right, get that ego up.
Enough about my my ego and my biased opinions here. We're gonna be meeting you guys in 17 minutes with Yamato and Eclipse in the Challenger tier. See you guys in a bit.
See you guys in a bit.
shadows, they follow you like an accomplice. Lost all of your dreams, the night is heartless. My shadows, they follow you. My shadows, they follow you in the darkness.
I'm falling in love, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm feeling I can't ignore, oh yeah, yeah. You can see it in my eyes. What I'm saying is no lie, no lie, no lie, yeah, no lie. Being with you is my medicine. Being with you is my medicine. Being with you is my medicine. my way back to you, until you make amends with the demons you've been through. And I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home. Find your way back home. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Until you find your way back home. I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to RSC Week 6, the second series of the night. We are now in the Ignis tier. Once again, I am Maisie, and joined with me again for the second time tonight is Aaron.
Yes, I'm here, back again. Today we've got, if I'm not mistaken, Sir Pegasus is indeed playing Yamato versus Eclipse, and Sir Pegasus I'm not gonna talk about Sir Pegasus because I don't want biased opinions on the RSC_EU channel here. What do you think this matchup's gonna be? Okay.
Now, I am going to be a bit biased here, honestly, Team Serene looking very strong here. They're very good. They're a very good lineup. They're very, very well played. I think they're top of their conference right now. And Eclipse, a very good team, has one of the biggest OGs in RSC, I believe. Yeah, second v fourth. It's going to be a very close series, 34-24. And just think, between two places, there's a gap of 7 already, and that's saying a lot. But I mean, Shadow, Eclipse, 4th. They've got Panic, one of the OGs of RSC, currently being coached by Keza, another OG, and somebody who is very well established in RSC, who's a very good player and a Sanctuaries coach in RLCS, I believe. And having a look, stats are a little bit all over the place. We've only got Hobo and Raids to look at on the side of Yamato, and we've got 3 on the side of Eclipse. And honestly, Aaron, I need to know. I need to know your opinion. Who do you think is going to win tonight?
Well, it's gonna be hard here. It's gonna be hard, but a 3-1 for Yamato here is indeed what I think is gonna happen here. But I mean, it might be a little biased because Sir Pegasus is playing, the big Sir Pegasus, so we don't know what's gonna happen. He's gonna peek in here. That's one thing that's for sure here. What do you think is gonna happen?
Well, I mean, I'm not sure, because you've got 2 very well established teams, two very powerhouse teams in this conference. So I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a 3-1 to Yamato this series.
3-1 Yamato. I mean, we both have the same prediction then, but I mean 3-1 is definitely what's gonna happen here, because I mean, unless we both cast our curse, this 3-1 happens to Eclipse, but it's not gonna happen. 3-1 Yamato, let's go. All the players are getting their
players are loading in.
We've
got 2 on either side, 3, and we are here now. And one thing I've just noticed is I believe JWBS is a sub. And I believe anyway, I might be wrong on that, might have to get quoted for that, but nice early start. Pegasus on the ball now, into the corner, straight to the middle. That's a pre-jump from JWBS, but can't quite get the goal. Can't quite get it in, and it's now still 0-0. And that could have been an early start like we saw in our Prospect series just 45 minutes ago. And I mean, that would have been pretty worrying. And that's another shot from Pegasus. Little bit of a roller. Can't get anything though, and Panic now being bullied in his own goal. And Aaron, this early game aggression is quite tantalizing for Eclipse. Ooh. And it's a mistake! What a save from Pegasus though!
What a mistake there, but what a recovery from him as well. I mean, he went in there, mistake, but he's like, okay, I'll recover this. Of course he does. And it's still 0-0, and I must agree with you here. This beginning is really explosive.
I mean, I do like the explosive games. I think they bring the most entertainment, and I think they bring the most furiosity from both sides here. As Meaty Pig stealing the boost, and that ball nicely in the corner, bites there, trying to fat 50 his way in to a goal, but can't quite do so, as Meaty Pig now taking it on the wall. Lovely touch there to drive it down. That's now Bites on the wall again. Bites the Chased Pig. Chased Pig to Panic. Panic missing the ball. It's now JWBS. All three players are in Yamato's half. One long ball could see the end of them. And that's a bit of a whiff here is now. Chased Pig has some time, but Pegasus on the ball. Two pigs in the lobby. That's not Pig, it's Chased PG, but I said pig. I was about to say there's two pigs in the lobby, but there's not.
I mean, there is two pigs in the lobby, Really Big and Sir Pegasus, so I mean, one is going to be assisting here, I think, and one is going to be making the goals here. My sound is gone, so I don't know if Maisie's speaking here, but Meaty Pig gets the first one in.
Meaty Pig, a very good shot, a very nice shot to close that ball in as it just soars bottom left corner straight over the top of Panic. And I mean, you'd hope that Panic could be able to get that ball and just get a nice touch to clear it off, but that was not the case here as the scoreline now 1-0. Bites here trying to claw back to the corner of Yamato now, going for a demo, not able to as Meaty Pig in the corner, gets a touch away. Bites going for another bump, can't quite get it, nice touch away. Pegasus now in the air. I know Pegasus has been practicing his mechanics lately, so I'm expecting to see a flip reset or two from him this series.
I hope he does one for us. He knows he's on stream here, and he does know he's on stream here. Gets the first goal for them. Beautiful shot by him. First, I thought the double tap was pretty realistic here. Didn't get the read there. Sir Pegasus shoots it under the goal here and gets it beautifully in the back of the net for the 2-0 here.
I mean, Pegasus, lovely touch to get it in. The cohesiveness of Yamato, they're very, very cohesive, and the way they play is they don't play complex Rocket League. They play ball, backboard, pass, goal. And that's JWB. Yes, my word. As soon as I was saying they play simple, it's a fake flip reset to try and get it in. And that's another shot. Could have been in. But now Bites has to pick up the scraps of this game to try and get an equaliser. And Aaron, we're seeing a very one-sided series so far. And we're only in game one. So, I mean, there is ample opportunity to change that.
Enough opportunities in there, but Sir Pegasus gets a third one, and the chances for them to come back on this are getting even more smaller here. Wow.
One thing I want to say is what a redirect from Chased PG there, straight onto the backboard, wrong side, but lovely pass. There, I'd say. But now, hopefully, they've got 1 minute and 37 on the clock. They want to try at least get a couple goals to uphold their momentum heading into game 2. But doesn't look like they're going to be able to, as that's a demo. Pegasus now. Pegasus was listening to me. That's a dunk and a half onto the backboard. Nobody's there, though. JWBS is there for a shot. Goes across wide. Pegasus back in and is now Panic to clear the ball away. Meaty Pig now to the sidewall. Can't get a sidewall read. That's JWBS back to the middle. A demo chance. This now Bites with a long boom. Could be in. We see it go in off the post, and it's now 3-1.
3-1 now, and they're getting a little closer here. I mean, is it possible here, Maisie? I think so, but it's up to them to show it. And only a couple of minutes, only 1 minute actually, 1 minute here on the clock to get 2 goals here.
1 minute on the clock to get 2 goals. Aaron, it's possible. We've seen it. Well, we've seen it happen, but it's just, will they be able to, given their current situation, the low boost, the constant pressure? Like, they're on all-out offense right now, it seems, from Yamato, while it's a bit of park the bus defense for Eclipse as we speak, as Panic and PG double commit in that. Bit of an awkward ball there, down to the middle. What a passing play! Pegasus! Pegasus, no! Oh my word, Pegasus! That's very embarrassing. That ball should be in. It was a lovely passing play, but it doesn't find the back of the net.
Unfortunately, it doesn't find the back of the net here. With 17 seconds, and it's looking quite impossible for Eclipse here to get a comeback here. But is it coming closer?
Oh, 12 seconds. There's ample chance here. Panic with a lovely goal there. Gets it right past the defense that was scrambling to try and get scraps on the ball. And 12 seconds, Aaron. It's possible, but is it going to happen?
Maybe here in the last couple of seconds, Pegasus gets it out. Doesn't want to deny that here. But the Eclipse is just too far up, but they still... Oh, no. No. That is not what you want to do when you're on the last couple of seconds. But either way, Yamato win the first game here.
I mean, last seconds on the field, you want to be able to get that boom across, but it's just not happened. A little bit embarrassing. But keep your head up, Eclipse. You're game 1 in this series now. You have chance to go forward. You have chance to win more. You could get 3-1. You could get 2-2. Or could get swept now. And, I mean, just looking at Yamato, Pegasus and Meaty Pig, each fielding 400 points between them. And, I mean, their saves, their shots, their goals, they're all doing it. And JWBS is really the bench warmer in this scenario, getting minimal chances to do much here, which isn't on him, as he did get an assist, which was a good assist. So hopefully moving into the next few games, he can get his name out and into this game big time.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to do that here, but I mean, second game, do you reckon it's gonna be as close? I mean, I think Yamato here are gonna be wanting to get a dominant game here, and I think that's gonna happen here. But it's up to the players. Like I said a couple of times here, it's up to the players here, and we're gonna see that. And Forbidden Temple it is.
Forbidden Temple it is, and Forbidden Temple, one of the nicest maps in the game, I think, as we head into the start of the game. Number 2 now. Bites bad kickoff, could see an early opener. Pegasus with a shot. Meaty Pig, all he had to do was get a demo off, but he couldn't manage that. And now Pig getting a bit of a bad line there, and now JWBS having to just pick up the scraps, and it was a lovely save off the line. And Aaron, I mean, I love doing this to my co-caster. Who do you think will win this game?
Oh no, listen to me now. That is your answer here. Sir Pegasus and Yamato are gonna win this.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at that goal, too fast for PG, which, by the way, a very interesting car design that you don't really see nowadays. Actual colour on a car is nice to see a little bit of. But now 4 minutes 30 on the clock, and Meaty Pig has all the opportunity, puts it awkward for Panic. Panic misses the ball. Pegasus backflips. JWBS now has to go for the ball. JWBS to the middle. Pegasus is there, can't get close enough. Low boost for Pegasus as Meaty Pig takes the 100 boost in the corner while already having the boost. Now Bites here on the side. We're trying to read Meaty Pig, not happening. So Pegasus not jumping yet. It's JWBS, that's a shot on. Doesn't come to play, and that's Bites now with a shot, goes wide, but Chase Pig is there. Could get it, but doesn't. And now Meaty Pig going for a flick, and Panic knows directly how to deal with that. Definitely a ones player, and with that nice little dunk over.
Meaty Pig here goes for the 50. J-Webs goes on the sidewall. Flips it in the middle. My Rocket League has crashed. You gotta take it over for me.
I mean, right now it's 3 minutes 30 on the clock, and currently, I mean, it's all to play for. Yamato, they have their opportunities to go forward. They're 1-0 up. Close series, close game so far. Meaty Pig, nice touch off the backboard, but it's now Meaty Pig again. That demo's opened them up to get a big chance, but Pegasus was not ready for the pass, and it's now Bites to middle, Bites to Panic. Panic with a shot's weak, and Pegasus with the bump, and it now leads them back to the corner now. PG on the ball, goes up. Now that ball's on the backboard. It's now Panic trying to get any scrap of that ball to keep it forward, not happening. Bites awkwardly getting a first touch. Nice second touch though. Solo playing past 1, past 2. Can't get it past the third, and now JWBS slowly playing into the corner. Will we see anything big here now? It's 1-0. They just have to hold on for a couple more minutes, and they see it go through, and that's a demo, leaving PG awkward. That's really awkward for PG, but deals with it subliminally. Perfection, you could say, as that ball could go in, but Pegasus is there for a save. And I mean, right now, It's incredible. That's a lovely shot. Bites with a save. Meaty Pig really trying to get his name on the board more now. And this looks dangerous here. But PG just keeping it out, keeping it away. And Pegasus going for a sidewall doesn't get. Pegasus confusing everyone on the field, including me. And that's a lovely shot from JWBS with a pass from Meaty Pig, but that does not see it in the net as Bites with a save. And Pegasus now. Pegasus with all the boost to play for. That's JWBS! What a pass from Pegasus! It's 2-0 with 1 minute 54 on the clock. Wow, it is incredible to see the cohesiveness, the absolute perfection, I could say again, from them. Yamato, they're not making many mistakes right now. They're not letting goals in. They're letting it all go through, and it's incredible to see just from Challenger how well they play. And Pegasus, what a dunk!
Pegasus dunks him. I mean, I just came back here and he dunked him, and it was going in 107 kilometers an hour. 3-0, 1 minute 47 on the clock here, and wow, boy, I missed something.
I mean, yeah, you missed an incredible sequence of plays there, all that led to the inevitable goal for Yamato, and it's now just looking to be downhill from here. Bites now with a shot, but we saw this happen last game, 3-0 with this amount of time left, and they clutched 2 in. All they needed was 1 more. Can we see it again though? That's the question. Or will their mental be frazzled and fried from the events of this game? I don't know. But I mean, the mental play here is strong. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Yamato. They're getting bumps and demos. They're playing pressurized. They're not giving Eclipse a chance to breathe, really, as we just seen from Meaty Pig rushing straight thing. Probably not best as Bites tries to go for a 90-degree flick and doesn't quite see it happen. And now Pegasus pinching it out to the middle. JWBS even trying to go for a JWBS to the middle. JWBS to Meaty Pig. JWBS back on the ball now, missing the ball, unfortunately, because of the low boost, I assume.
Well, I assume that as well. I mean, let's not get our stakes high up. He probably missed the ball because he missed the ball. Let's not get any excuses up here. We're not in their heads. We're just casters here, Maisie. But out of my context here, 3-0 and 20 seconds, nothing has happened. I think a 3-0 is the end score here.
Yeah, you know, I think 3-0 might be the end score. I mean, it's looking like it could be 4-0 right now. Oh, bad touch there from JWBS, but Meaty Pig certainly reads it. Pegasus! That's twice he's had an ample passing play opportunity and has just been either beaten or missed that ball. That's a shame, but 2 seconds left. JWBS for 1 more, and it's Meaty Pig, and wow, JWBS! You are nutty with your passes today. Meaty Pig and JWBS, they have synergy, they have connection, and they have 4-0 right now.
Oh, they have 4-0, and they indeed deserve it here. Yamato 2-0. What they can get is an equal game here, and Eclipse. Eclipse are well. I'm struggling on my words. Help me here.
Eclipse, they're struggling.
Yeah.
What I think they need to do, they need to focus on demos. This game, not many demos. They just need to be a little bit more cohesive. They need to start getting their shots on target. They need to start playing with a little bit more flair, I think. They're playing very boring Rocket League at the moment, but that's not their fault because they're held to the back line so horribly and so unfortunately. And it's just a case of whether or not they can break out of that back line and whether or not they can break out to start getting shots on and to start getting their cohesiveness together. More passes, more demos, and they might start seeing a little bit more success from these games.
I mean, I'm speechless. It's just been it's been chaos all over. I mean, Yamato here are absolutely peaking at the moment. Getting every single touch for them is so important, and every single touch for them has been so important. Pretty much, I think all the touches were thought out for them, and Eclipse is just a little too panicky with their touches. So, I mean, if they were to lose here, I think it's pretty deserved.
I mean, You have to work for your wins, so no matter what, whatever the result is, it's a deserved result in my opinion, unless they won because of a disconnect. Then we can start looking into the what ifs and what buts. But this game, I was talking about demos, and Pegasus has provided me with one! Whoa, what a dunk and what a pass again! JWBS and Meaty Pig! They are playing incredible right now! Pass off the back wall for Meaty Pig. I mean, it's a little bit of a luck shot, I would say, because that was soaring to the post, but it bounces in off the inside of the post. And with 24 seconds, an opening goal like that is certainly not going to do well for your mental if you're Eclipse right now.
Oh no, definitely not. I must agree with you here, Macy. But Macy, what a show we've gotten from Pig, J-Webs, and Sir Pegasus there. I mean, we have seen so much beautiful goals, and the win here is pretty much more than pretty much more than decided. But let's see if Eclipse can caster curse me, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, right now it's looking unlikely, because what a double dunk there, covering all options. They're holding hands going for that ball with JWBS and Meaty Pig there, and that ball going widely now. What a redirect, and panicked on that ball, I think. A little rough. The ball was a little bit too fast to control, and that sees them not able to get their equalising goal. And Pegasus now with a dunk. Sees Bites having to recover. Does well. Meaty Pig now. Meaty Pig to the back wall. Can't find anything big. JWBS to Sir Pegasus, and Sir Pegasus is not linking up well. One thing I've noticed this game, Sir Pegasus's link-ups with his teammates haven't been all there, but his solo play has been more than incredible. And I mean, looking at it now, it's quite incredible. 2 demos, 1 for either team coming out now. JWBS to the middle, and that's a lovely bump. Panic is awkward. Oh no! Oh, panicked again, and we see 2-0 now, and that was a huge kerfuffle on that goal line. And I mean, looking at how Eclipse are playing, their heads are down and their heads are in their hands. It is so unfortunate, but they can regain. There's still more than half the game left, Aaron.
Oh, I mean, still definitely more than half the game left there, but I think that goal summarized their whole series in a nutshell here. They're not performing like they should be, and they're losing, and it's pretty well deserved there for them that they're losing. But I mean, I want to say let's see if they can score here, but I don't think that they can score at this rate.
I mean, I definitely think it's a chance for them to score. Oh my word! Meaty Pig nearly cherry-picked Pegasus, and it's just that scoreline widening. Pig is so fast. Meaty Pig, you know, he just does so well. Grabs the 100 boost in their corner. Just lovely rotates into the side to get that ball. You can tell he's been practicing a lot recently. You can tell this team, they're playing with absolute flair, with absolute concession and cohesiveness. And I mean, Keza might need to coach this team some more here, especially with these goal line clearances. But I mean, Eclipse, and like I say, demos and getting themselves out. And Meaty Pig with a fake. Oh, Bites off the line. Lovely save from Bites off that line, and they have a chance of comeback. They have a chance of getting themselves an off goal here, I say. Because, I mean, 3-0 again with this same amount of time. Game 1, we could see a repeat, but GWPS, my word, playing absolutely incredibly, baiting in panic, off the ceiling here, going past 2 now. Can't get the 3rd on lock, though. And Aaron, I mean, we've said it this entire series. We said 3-1, but it's looking to be a 3-0, nearly in a goal.
How is that not in? I mean, going back to what you said here, I must agree. I mean, they're not performing, and the 3-0 here is more than deserved. And in the series, it's going to be 3-0 soon as well. So, let's be fair here. Eclipse has not even a sprinkle of chance against the mighty I want to make a wordplay with the Yamato and Mighty here, but it just couldn't get in my word out of my mouth.
Mighty.
Yeah, Mighty. Yes, let's call it like that.
Oh, and just looking at how this game is finishing, Bites nearly has a chance there. Yamato, they are playing very well. I mean, they were predicted to be top of their conference, I believe. They were predicted to be very well, and we've seen it time and time again with Team Serene and Challenger. My word! Bites! An incredible goal! Oh my, double touch off the side wall, leaving them with an inkling of chance, an inkling of doubt with my series prediction right now. Eclipse, take this momentum and go forth. Get this series. Take a draw potentially. They have all to play for. Not much time, no.
Clip of the week, question mark. Wow, what a shot by Bites. And I said that was their series in a nutshell just before with that own goal. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. We're not seeing a comeback here, but what a goal. Clip of the week contender, number 1 here.
I mean, I definitely think that is a clip of the week contender. That's got my vote anyway. If it doesn't have the people on RS Cast's vote, I don't know what to say, because that was incredible. Just like, especially from a challenger, I didn't expect it, but I'm not complaining in the slightest. And 10 seconds left, 4-1, and I mean, too little, too late with their first goal and their little spark of momentum, as we currently see. We currently see them try and get another. What? No! Oh my word! That is a shame, as it just trickles off the crossbar.
Unfortunately, but it wouldn't even make any much difference in the series score here. 3-0 here, and meaty pick 9-9, pretty deserved man of the match here, or man of the match. That's what you call that. 2 goals, 2 saves, and 3 shots here. It's deserved, but must give a shout out to all the other players on the field there. J-Webs and Sir Pegasus. J-Webs with the 2 goals, 1 assist, 1 save, and 2 shots there. Pegasus 0 goals, 2 assists, 1 save, and 3 shots, 4 shots actually. So the shots are coming loose, and the goals are deserved.
Yeah, I mean, the goals are very deserved here, and I mean, it's quite incredible. The entire team is playing incredible, and I mean, it's just going very, very well for them. Eclipse, like I said before, more demos, just get out, boom it, get the booms on the ball and the players, and you'll be fine. I mean, but I'd like to, I'm gonna loop back a bit before that lovely double touch from Bites. It's a theme with Team Serene in Season 11. They did incredible with Challenger, winning the tier in Challenger with the roster that, not to brag, but the roster that I built and that I saw win for Team Serene, which was incredible. And I mean, you know, we're seeing it. We're potentially going to see it again for a second season now. It's just a common theme with Team Serene and Challenger being very well played out. So, I mean, hopefully that is a common theme. But this game, Game 4 now, I mean, fake it. Eclipse can take 1 game to survive some series record. But that's the Pegasus to JWBS. Oh my god, just as quick as we had a clip of the week submission, we almost had another one. Wow, that was nearly a double touch on the reset from a pass from Pegasus there. I would have been voting that one actually, I think, because that had a pass involved. But I mean, right now this game is neck and neck, pretty even, and I feel like I was going in for a second there.
This one is though. No, it's not. Panic saves it. Oh, gets dunked by Sir Pegasus like he's doing around the whole series here. He keeps on dunking them. You might call him Sir Pegasus LeBron James here.
Okay. You could call him Sir Dunkasus even, because that would fit a little bit better, I think. But Pegasus now, lovely double touch. Could have been a psycho in chance, but now JWBS has the oyster, has the world. JWBS has another double touch chance, but it's now Meaty Pig. Oh my word, Meaty Pig, the goal scorer from last game, has sent it to shops, you could say there. The magic man of the backboard with a lovely save there, and that's a pinch. Bites now, Bites off the ceiling. Bites is very mechanical this series We saw a double touch and we're seeing him go for some inventive stuff, and that's a lovely redirect off the top of Pig's car, but it doesn't go well. And now Pegasus, what an angle on, what a snipe to bring the scoreline to 1-0. And will this be the downfall of the Eclipse? I don't know.
You can call it a solar eclipse. It's all going dark here for them. I mean, it's not going good for them, and they have to change it in the second game here. But they decided not to change it, and they got what they deserve. A loss here. It's not a loss yet, but it's gonna be a loss very soon, and it's pretty deserved.
I mean, yeah, definitely deserved. And I mean, what more can they do when they've had Yamato breathing down their neck this entire series? The only exception being a close game one, and that's Bites missing. Pegasus, that all he has to do is just get that ball on the backboard or on target for one of his teammates. But they're not playing dumb. They're playing very smart with their rotations. They know what they're doing. That's a demo for Pegasus there, even though Bites was going for a demo. So that's pretty confusing on how that's happened. And PG caught lacking in his rotate there. That could be another goal, but doesn't quite come to tuition here. And right now, JWBS keeping it in there, now to the middle. And it's now going through. That's Bites with a lovely shot. And it's an equaliser. It's the first time we've seen them on a level playing field when they've both had a goal.
What a pass here, and what a shot in the top corner here. But coming back to what you said, 1-1 now, and it's been the first time it's all equal now. And the 3-1, that was my prediction. It might be a little more realistic now than I thought. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen here. But Chase PG and Sir Pegasus both up, but both miss. So J-Rap gets a goal. What happened there?
Well, I mean, I can see what Pegasus was going for there. Pegasus wanted to, get a little redirect without absolutely ruining the actual shot itself. But seeing that PG missed, it's just safe to miss that ball and let it drive in that net. And I mean, Pegasus now, Bites having to overcommit to get that save, and that's a pass there from Meaty Pig to JWBS to the middle, and now PG shot to the backcourt, going for a double touch, and it's another equaliser. Panic here, lovely Fennec design, I might add. And I mean, we've seen an equaliser here, the second time this game and the second time this series.
Second time this series and the second time this game as well. This game has been so close so far, and I think Yamato, that kind of has to do with Yamato already knowing they've won this game here. I think what the most important thing, what they can do here is for Eclipse to try to get this win here, try to get momentum to not get sweet 4-0 here, but we're gonna see that 1 minute 20 left for us. And what do you think is gonna happen here, Nate?
Well, I mean, I'm not sure what is going to happen. Oh, wow. That was just a streamlining demo there. Nothing more to say about that. But what I think is going to happen is, I think Pegasus is going to score right here. Oh, Pegasus. That was very, very close, and that ball back to the middle. But it's fine. Meaty Pig goes for the opportunity. Pegasus again now. Pressure is ramping for Eclipse. Eclipse just needs to hold out for an overtime potentially. And they do so quite nicely here as Bites, the carry of this team, I might say, doing the most work, getting it through, getting it forward. And it's JWBS now. JWBS playing a bit weird there, not going for a clear-cut shot now. And Bites solo playing once more, trying to get anything. And that's PG now. PG, and that's a lovely bump. Bites can't get it, and Panic doesn't commit. Panic is a little bit too far for him. Panic again! No way! Panic might have just thrown the series and thrown the potential win for their team, and that's the second time, and he has nobody to blame but himself. That was not in.
This is Flip of the week in the same series, or Fell of the week in the same series as well. There's literally seeing. We're gonna see a goal of the season here, maybe. Oh, not happened yet.
Pegasus here, little bit risky. 10 seconds left. They need to get one goal. Panic needs to make up for his last mistake. He is currently one of the riding factors that they will not win this game, and he gets a save there. But we're in regulation time now. 0 seconds. ball goes out, PG misses, and the ball drops, and it's Yamato for a clean sweep and a clean sweep in the series. What a game and what a series, might I add. Yamato there, they had full control. They had it all in their world. It was on their plate. They took it, and wow, what a masterclass, might I say.
Oh, may you say indeed here, Maisie. What we have seen is beautiful gameplay here. A clip of the week and fail of the week in this in the same series here. I might be foreshadowing what's gonna happen in the next RSK stream here, but I mean, I must say, moving on. What do you think the match or the man of the matches or man of the series here is?
I think the series MVP is probably going to go to Meaty Pig or JWBS. You know, they were linking up the entire series. No disrespect to Sir Pegasus in the slightest. It was a wonderful game. It was amazing to see. But it did not go that way. And we see, oh my, what is Sir Pegasus? I'm wrong. Don't listen to me. But I can see why now. Pegasus, 18 shots, 5 goals. He's almost got a 1/3 shooting to goal percentage there. That's really good to see, especially in a game of 4 series. There's 3 assists, 6 saves, and 5 demos with 1,600 points. Really, really sets him apart here. And what a series from Sir Pegasus. What a series from Meaty Pig. And what a series from JWBS. But Eclipse, you can't count them out there. It was a rough series. We sort of had that idea coming into it that they wouldn't have a big chance. We both predicted 3-1. We got the team right, but we didn't get the series right. But people, don't go anywhere. In about 22 minutes, we are back with another Challenger series. We've got Bishops versus Koyomi, and on the casting desk we've got the great Sir Pegasus and Maury Sky. Don't go anywhere, because we will see you later.
Bye bye.
same. They tell me you'll get better in the warmer weather, but it's summer and I wish that you could hear me better. Summertime sadness playing in my mind, losing track of time. I wish that you were mine. Summertime sadness, feeling it tonight, losing track of time, leaving you behind. Oh, I miss you, I miss you. Oh, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. Talk about walking in the rain. They talk about loving just the same. They tell me I'll get better in the warmer weather, but it's summer and I wish that you could hear me better. Summertime sadness playing in my mind, losing track of time. I wish that you were mine. Summertime sadness, feeling it tonight, losing track of time, leaving you behind. Oh, I miss you, I miss you. Oh, I miss you, I miss you. I miss you.
welcome everyone back to the final game of the night here, Sunday night. And I think it's only fair that, seeing as this is the final game, he's coming off the back of an epic win. I mean, let's get the big man himself in, Sir Pegasus, to help me out in this next game. He's got to be feeling good, so I can only imagine his casting is going to be on point tonight. How are you tonight, Sir Pegasus?
Look, let's hope the stream are thankful that I won that series, because I was going to be casting regardless. If I lost, I would have absolutely no energy. But I'm pumped. I'm happy. I'm excited. I get to share the stage here more with my best friend, Murray Sky, right next to me. Look at him. He is so gorgeous. I'm just in a good mood. But we stay in the Challenger tier. You watched first place play. You're going to watch them play again. And this one is the one everyone's been looking at. Bishop's return for another game.
Yeah, and I mean, Bishops, on paper, they are absolutely walking it. And, sitting proud at the top of the table. They have got to be feeling good tonight. And, I mean, they're going up against Kaiomi, which probably have not had the best of seasons so far. But, I mean, Pegasus, these sort of games can always throw up a bit of a spanner in the works. I mean, Kaiomi, they are sitting in 8th, but they're not like they're on a massive losing streak. They've just had quite a few draws in their recent results. So when you're going up against a team at the top of the table, they might be feeling complacent. It could go either way. Who knows? I don't know. But any thoughts from your side of the pond?
Well, I think Kaiomi are going to give it their all, and they have to give it their all as they try to fight for those play-in spots. And I think they'll be happy to even take one game win out of this, let alone a draw. If they got a draw, it would be absolutely huge for them. But Murray, this is Rocket League. We have seen so many matches before in our time, in all the lifespan of this game. Upsets do happen. Do I believe it will happen? Well, let me tell you my prediction. Sorry, lads, it's boring. It's strong at the top of both conferences. I expect another sweep in Challenger tonight.
You know what? I mean, despite the technical issues and, Bishop's looking like they're just, they're not even going to field a team because they're that confident. I'm always rooting for the underdog on this one. And for me, Kaiomi, they have, I don't know what it is. There's something in the air tonight. This is Sunday night. This is the last game. They are going to throw the upset in here. They might not get the win, but I do feel like, they'll have a team that feel like if they can just get, one win under the belt, maybe 2, then, that little confidence just to sort of keep Bishops at bay just might see them to the draw. So my prediction is going to go for the draw 2-2. But
wow,
deep down, I feel like they could even sort of nick the 3-1 victory here. But it's a big ask, though. And I mean, whilst we're still waiting for one of the teams to join in. So whilst we're waiting, Pegasus, I mean, how do you approach this game, from either a Bishop's point of view or from Kaiomi? How would you, come off the back of an MVP performance, how do you come into this game?
You've got to treat every game like it is against the best team in the world. You can't afford to get complacent. I say it all the time on my cast. I say it all the time to my players. Being complacent and dealing with big wins is a lot more negative for your playstyle than getting huge losses. Like we said before, Kaiomi, they're coming off 2 draws, which where they are on the table is actually pretty huge for them. If they can bite back and fight this team who's recently made a roster change, I'd like to add, an incredible player, one who previously got MVP, actually, Sam Dusk, leaving for Ballsville. It is, I think, actually quite a good transfer considering all the reasons why that did end up happening, but they've still got to perform. They've still got to get wins. Let's jump straight into this.
They are going to get wins, but like I said, the prediction being for me a 2-all draw. It could go either way, and unfortunately we have both sets of teams are ready and waiting in the lobby. So I think without further ado, we'll give them the all clear and we'll head over to Manfield Night. We'll get game number 1 for this final series of the night.
Well, can they finish it off with a bang? All eyes on this game. It's hard to pick one who we're looking at the most. We've got the best team in arguably both conferences. I'd say second place with a recent roster change, and Kaiomi, who are looking to fight back and be David against the Goliath that is this Bishop side.
Oh, and at the moment, you know, they start off pretty well. Kiyomi playing in yellow with Bishops playing in grey or black, you might say. And so far, looking just to hold them at bay as Hilo just coming in there, getting a good 50. A bit of a midfield battle between the two teams. Phoenix off the backboard into Hilo, but he can't get the power behind the shot, and Borsville into the corner.
Well, this team is known for their offense, but look how good their defense is as well. However, we are seeing a few double commits. It's important you keep the ball out of the goal, but sometimes you're going to get caught up on those second or third plays where this Kiyomi side are actually positioning pretty well so far.
Yeah, it did, but a beautiful demo there just opens up a little bit, and unfortunately for Bishop, they couldn't quite capitalise, but they got the pressure now, just allowing Sensor to awkwardly send that back to Rube. Brings it off the sidewall. Nice little bump there from Sensor, but it's not enough to send him off the target. They've got to be careful here. All three of them are waiting on the line. Borsville can't keep the shot down.
Yeah, but he's trying to keep it alive here, maybe getting a 50 to try and start Rube. Hilo challenged early, challenged confidently. He might be able to start an attack now. Right now it's back and forth. It's closer than you would expect, but it is only 1 minute and a half gone.
I mean, closer than you expect. I was calling the 2-all draw. I'm just going to point that one out now, Pegasus. And this is looking good, but not quite able to get the finishing touch. Good battle between these two. Sensor just lets it run loose into path of Rube, but neither of his teammates challenging hard. The second man there that has still got possession in this corner. This is good rotation defense at the moment from Kiyomi. They've got to be careful not to allow it, which indeed they have. They're looking good on the defense at the moment, Kiyomi.
Yeah, it's two teams that want to be faster than the other, but they seem to be matching each other, which is very impressive considering the two teams. But who's going to make the mistake first? Oh, it looked like it could have been Kiyomi, but Sensor comes in to save the day. Rube looking to set up Ronan. Really well defended from Phoenix. It's slapped straight to the other side. A 50-50 opportunity for Borsville. All won by him. The new signing. All eyes on Demo there. Looking to set up a teammate. Ronan still has Phoenix in front of him. And wow, this is just a relentless attack. And look how well Kiyomi are sucking it up in the midfield.
They are, but at the moment, Bishops are looking quite aggressive. They're getting a few demos in, and you've got to feel like one of those demos is just going to open up a bit too much for Kiyomi just to keep them at bay. We've got to be careful here. Good play there by Phoenix. Did enough just to send it into the side wall there. And they're just trying to build again, but at the moment, momentum slightly with Bishops, just trying to build on a bit of a offensive pressure. Nothing giving at the moment, though, on the Kiyomi defense.
Yeah, it's a boost on by his own teammate, but manages to get away with it. I would like to point out, I think Phoenix has been playing really brave in this first game, constantly going for the ball so high. Even if he is the last man, he's not scared to commit, and that's exactly what you need to do. Treat your opponents with respect, but respect yourself even more. Sensor trying to go for the infield pass. A save by Ronan. Hilo now has an opportunity in the corner. Gets quite a heavy touch. Phoenix having to fight against Rube, but he's so strong in the air. It's just back and forth.
It is. I mean, this is a performance from a team which you probably wouldn't expect them to be sat at 8th based on this so far, keeping the league leaders at bay, not even conceding the goal yet. And I probably shouldn't have said that because it's looking a bit awkward, and got to be careful here. Rube's taking this one up to the air. Can he get a second touch on it? Not quite. And Hoyo coming in from the corner.
Well, a superhero on the goal line. Rube looking to instill some fear with the mechanical plays, which we know that he brings to the table. But this fearless Kiyomi side keep marching forward. That could be a good opportunity for Phoenix. He has a little bit of space, tries to hit off the wall. It's a good follow. A demo in the midfield. They will do nothing to kill this attack. And that's well done by Sensor. He's low boost. He's still going to follow it up. And he forces Ronan into a touch I don't think he wanted. And Rube, I think that should end the attack.
Phoenix now trying to bring it up on the right hand side. Good patient defense there from Ronan. He's now turning it into the offensive, but it lets him run away into the Hilo, trying to find a pass infield into the path of Phoenix, but Rube, beautiful catch there, just taking off some of that pressure. And here he is now, right hand side. One touch, two touch, not quite in at the near post.
And it required 2 players. They're going to be needed for this shot as well. It doesn't find itself on target. That could have been the one in the dying seconds. Will we go to overtime? The ball pinches. I think this will end up staying high. Borsville wants it to. He does. Hilo there. I think he actually beats Rube. Doesn't get the touch. Went for the redirect. It was a bit risky. Will we see overtime? Murray hasn't touched the ground yet. And the touch for Bishop is on target. There's still a chance. Phoenix needs to be there. Center saves the day.
Oh, what a save. What a clutch moment there for Kaiomi. Keeping the ball out of the back of the net. That would have been an absolutely devastating blow, but they're still in this one, but they've got to make sure that they don't concede an early goal here in first OT. I mean, you got to feel that they've got to try and get the win now, because if they come away with defeat, that's going to be a bit of a tall order. But if they can get the sneak in a little goal, then you never know, my prediction might come true.
This would be absolutely huge for them to win this game. If they lose, I think they give away all of the momentum to Bishops. They thrive after their wins, but another solo play for Ruben. Attempted bump on the goal line, well followed up by Phoenix, and that was incredible defense. And there was even a third man ready for another shot.
Sensor currently are sitting on 5 saves at the moment. Absolutely pivotal. Beautiful
huge
demo. Beautiful. Phoenix now trying to bring on right hand side, gets a better of 50, but it's falling in the spot for Broom, sends it straight back. This is at the moment 2 teams at loggerheads, neither wanting to budge or to give away that single goal that's going to give them the victory here in the first game. But what a performance at the moment seen from both teams.
And Kaiomi, they've been in awkward positions. They've worked so well with them. That's another double commit. Sensor, it's all up to him. No one challenges him. All 3 Bishops players resorting to staying in defense. Maybe trying to go for a counter, which they might find here. Borsfeld has space. The ball might stay low. He does well with it. Ronan, positioned perfectly as third man, keeps the attack alive. High-low, quite an awkward touch. Does he want it? Sensor calls him off. And they're just constantly throwing it back at this Bishop side, who are so happy to play that drop-back game.
And they do seem, I don't know whether it's, just a placebo of the fact that this is a team that's sat at the top of the table on a good run of form, that you just feel if they get that one opportunity, they are going to absolutely thrive on it. But, I mean, Kaiomi, they haven't conceded yet, and they put in some amazing saves, so if they can just hang on, then you never know what's going to happen. But Phoenix, good defensive play there from Sensor.
Yeah, I was getting nervous. They didn't seem to. Ronan! Oh, if he got that touch. Phoenix was ready, but he would have been tested. Hilo now, looking to beat a man. Borsfeld in the corner. Once again, it's these big booming clears. Both sides are doing it. Borsfeld gets away with it! Oh, you think someone should be up the back. And Ronan is. Will be speed the one to put them ahead! The current leading team get their first win. They had to fight for it. Had to play 1 game and a half worth of time to get it. Kaiomi, it's heartbreaking overtime. Can they pick themselves up, Murray? There are 3 more games to go.
I've got to feel for Kaiomi. I mean, between them, 11 saves on the board, including that absolutely insane clutch save at the end of regular time as well. I mean, they are trying the hardest to keep Bishops at bay, and I think, they are doing a really good job at it. And I mean, possession-wise as well, ball possession, they actually are beating Bishops in that regards. But they just got to try and just keep that up, not let this defeat get to them, get them down. And I'm sure if they can do exactly what they just done in that first game, then they've got every chance of coming away with something from this one. But, fair play to Bishops. They came in clutch at the end there and got the victory.
Yeah, and the first 5 minutes, the main Rocket League time, I thought it was very close. The overtime, however, it was all in the favour of Bishops. The big shot difference we actually see, I think most of it actually does come from overtime. I don't know if that's Bishops warming up or Kaiomi maybe starting to panic a bit. I was definitely seeing a lot more heavier touches from both sides that were just giving away possession. And Bishops as that team that are more likely to just drop back and sit in defense and play for counters. They are the ones that advantage from that, and they are and that is the reason why they won game 1.
Yeah, so we will see then game at number 2 here over at Forbidden Temple. Beautiful map, beautiful game of Rocket League ahead. Let's see if they can come back from that defeat, or whether Bishops have now got the confidence that they want to take this series in the palm of their hands and make Kaiomi pay for their misses.
Oh, and early, Ronan actually does really well on the back wall there. Those can be very awkward. You can end up setting up the opponents, but they look to set up themselves. They hit the crossbar! But it's not over yet. Phoenix still diving in. Borsfell does well to block it. Rube has to get the 50 there, and this is what you want to see. All three players throwing themselves forward. Not scared of this Bishop side, but oh no. Rube, he's been given a solo play. Ronan is up to try and take it, and Hilo beats the both of them.
I've got to say, from me personally at the moment, Kiyomi, their third man they're working on it really well, and that's a beautiful demo on the line, but Phoenix just not brave enough to go for that one, but they've still got possession in offense. No, they're having Rube's taking this one away. And as I was saying, Kiyomi, the defensive play at the moment with their third man, they must be calling out and doing some good comms, but I've cursed it massively as Borsfell comes in to give Bishops the lead. It's Phoenix off the backboard there, completely misreads it, and that's an easy enough one for Borsfell to send in on the right hand side. And why did I say anything, Pegasus? Why did I say it?
Murray, if they watch back this game, I think you're going to get a lot of blame. And I would like to point out, Ronan had a similar position in the other side, and he did wait a minute. We've got a demo on the goal line. Please shut me up. Please score a goal. Bring this to a deadlock. Not quite. Sensor, however, I think he beats his man. He does get past, going for the follow-up. A nice 50 here would put them in a good position. All three push forward. Counter-attack possible. Oh, and I think they've got away with not having their lead double immediately. Hilo forced to do some action on the backboard. The backboard play proving vital in this series.
So that's a lovely pinch there on the right-hand side from Sensor, but neither Phoenix or Hilo pushing hard. Here's for Hilo, though. The backboard just a little bit too much pace on that one. Ronan completely misreads that. It's allowed Sensor now to come in right-hand side. Can he tidy it up in the corner? Good play there from Rupert. It's only as far as Hilo. Shot wide of the post.
Yeah, he tried to find that gap there. I still don't think he would have got it. Ronan looking for the solo run. Does well for the 50. Setting up Rube well, who maybe if he had a bit more boost, I could expect we would have seen a solo play there. Hilo. He's doing well. These two teams like to pass it between each other, and we're seeing an example here. Hilo brings it over. Can he bump Borsfell out? Oh, that was their best chance so far. Just as I was complimenting the passing play from both sides, we almost saw one lead to an equaliser.
Oh man, it was 1, 2, 3 and not quite getting the finish though, and Bishops are trying to squeeze in a second here as we come past the halfway point, but fair play to Kiyomi. They've had a glorious opportunity in the early stages, missed it, and Bishops are currently 1-0 up, but Kiyomi still trying their best and not quite on this occasion.
And it was Rube going for another solo play. He wanted that dunk off the backboard, a double commit there. One has missed. Phoenix manages to clear it. Hilo going for the in and out. Sensor forced to save the day. They can't always rely to have each other's back. You need to create something yourself, otherwise you turn a 3-man attack into a 2-man attack. And what happened here? 2 plays committed. Once again, I feel like they're getting away with a lot right now. They're playing a very dangerous game, and I'm not sure I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I mean, you're only 1-0 down, lads. You don't need to push so hard with your third man. Just do what you've been doing, and the opportunities will come. But here comes Sense now, right side. Lovely touch around Borsfell, but he's just let it run away. It's easy enough for now Rube to try and clear this one. Met in the air by Phoenix. It's a great 50. Hilo trying to send it back on target, but not enough power behind that shot.
Can't tell if he was going for a pass or a shot. I think he should have just gone for a shot there. We know how much they like the infield. You just got to cause some pressure. Sometimes your greatest pass is a shot deflection. Sensor there. Tried to keep it attack, and look how well Rube's done there, even to avoid the demo and get another touch on the ball. It's just these little things that Bishops do that no other side does, which secures them at the top of the league. But Kiyomi, will anyone be there? Hilo with quite a strong 50. Borsfell and Rube looking to follow Phoenix. He's got to put it high. He goes for the follow-up. Bumps on the goal line. Absolute chaos. Will they get away with it? Bishops. They just managed to fix things. I just don't understand. Oh no! What is that?
No! Phoenix! The basics! The team has been doing so well, but Phoenix don't dribble across your net. That is a fundamental mistake there. I mean, you look at his POV as well. You could see Ronan was threatening, but he still decided to go for it, and that is probably just cost them the opportunity here for them to bring back into this one, unless they can get a quick response here. Sensor, not quite, and I gutted for Kiyomi Pegasus. They were playing really well, playing a little bit dangerous, but they still look like they had a chance, and I think that's just gone now.
Yeah, 16 seconds left. I mean, probability say they will not be taking. They might concede here as well. I don't really know what happened. They started off so strong. Both teams were making awkward positions for the other. Bishops were way better at handling it, it must be said. We were complimenting how well the third man was positioning themselves for Kaiomi. It just all fell apart as the clock went down.
I mean, you think back to the very opening stages of that game, and Kaiomi had a glorious chance where they hit the post and the crossbar or whatever it was, and they just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. And from that point onwards, it almost seemed like they were just trying to push a little bit too hard. They conceded that goal. They still looked like they were in it, but there were moments when that third man was pushing really high up the field. And I'm surprised actually that Bishops only came away with a 2-0 victory. It seemed like at moments they were going to get a few more on the board. But for me, Kaiomi, they do a lot right, but there's just couldn't quite get that finishing touch, and maybe just pushing a bit too hard too soon.
I mean, it's the difference between having potential to be a good team and actually being a good team I think we're seeing right now. Bishops, they seem to create everything out of such awkward positions. I watch it and I am confused. Rube constantly on the backboard, on the back foot, does so well to get air dribbles out or just something like that. And Kaiomi don't know how to deal with it. They've not dealt with it, and well, the best they can get is a draw now, which, like we said, they would be happy to do, but the game doesn't look like it's pointing in that direction.
We will see. Sensor trying to eat your words early doors there, Biggest, but not quite able to find a pass or a finishing touch. But keeping possession high, a little touch back to Sensor, a little bit too heavy though, sends it into the corner. Waterfall just eyeing this one up on the defense, lovely play away, and as far as Phoenix, and at the moment, Kaiomi are looking to try and get an early goal here.
And they might get it just there. Pops up high. Borsbell leaves it for his teammate. Doomsday for Kai. Hilo almost own goals. A heart-in-mouth moment for both teams, perhaps. Rube going for the solo play. They read it. But he's gone for the 50. That is incredible.
Oh, just off the back of an amazing save. Rube reads Sensor. He opened him up, read the pages, and he's absolutely smashed that one into the back of the net. And Bishop's getting the early goal here. This is now an uphill struggle for Kaiomi, and we will be interested to see whether they take the same aggressive stance that they saw them in the second game there and commit very heavily far forward. I mean, they kind of still got a chance if Phoenix shot but possible on the line.
I love that creativity, that infield pass, just a bit of a better connection. It would have been good, and that's a great connection from Hilo, actually. Putting the ball into the corner, into the safe area, not dribbling it across net like we saw in the last game. Sensor here, good touch. Will best be someone ready for the follow? Yes, it's Hilo. And like you said, we need that third man to be ready to get involved right now. Phoenix looks to be that person, does well to get a touch. Where's the follow-up? It's just a bit too slow, and Bishops are there. They're looking to create something. Borsbell on the back foot, still makes something out of it. And Kaiomi forced to give it their all.
Sensor right hand side, lovely touch forward in spot for Phoenix. Hilo, slight double commit. Should have gone into the midfield and waited for a pass or something, but here he is now, Phoenix. Little touch forward. Borsbell, that's going to be easy enough. Ronan, though, taking over. All three of Bishops in that far corner there, and managed to get it out and just taking apart the defense of Kaiomi. I mean, it was like you said at the start, Biggest, just out of almost the most awkward situation. Bishops, a little 1-2, has ended up in the back of the net, and I think we could, unless we see Kaiomi just get a goal, we haven't even seen them got one yet, but if they can just get a goal, then you never know. But at the moment, Bishops are looking comfortable.
Sensor and Phoenix, they made it so awkward for each other. They just didn't see that one play ahead. They were too close. The ball was over them, and Ronan, so good on the transition, managed to put it away. But I think getting that first goal, I say it all the time when I'm casting. I think people get sick of it, but that first goal is so important. It's a complete difference having had scored 1 goal and having not in a series. It is a brutal feeling to look like you might be getting clean swept. Hilo here misses the touch of the backboard. Sensor does very well to follow it up. And look at that. Borstel was on the back foot. Gets a great touch. Goes for something individually. It doesn't quite work out, but he's made forward progress for the team.
We're at halfway.
Oh!
It's there! They finally get the goal. It's Hilo coming in clutch off a lovely touch from Phoenix. Made it awkward for Ronan. Trying to play it off the backboard, it seemed, but unfortunately just didn't get the height and it slammed it against the underside of the bar. And Hilo will be thanking his lucky stars who was in the right place at the right time and finally pick assists. Kayomi have a goal.
Let's hope that this is the changing factor. Hilo looking to make it that. Phoenix with another shot. Rufors out for a save. A quick equaliser almost coming out. But Bishops, they want revenge immediately. It's a demo from Phoenix on Ronan and a save from Sensor. Ronan respawned on the right side. Immediately gets himself back and involved. It's into the corner. We know how good they are at the infield and we know how good they are at positioning for them. Ronan unlucky to not get that on target by Kayomi now. This is their chance to make a statement. And Bishops, they kill the attack for the other team so far.
Oh, and a beautiful demo play. I love a demo play, and that one was absolutely sublime. Borstel saw Sensor was waiting on the line there. And he even got the second one on the way out there. Just open up the play. I think I said in game 1 that they were looking aggressive and looking to get those demos in. And that there is absolute picture of demo play. Just shows you how much it can open up the space.
And Hilo on the ball was expecting a 50. His teammates behind him were expecting a 50. Borstel, zero intent to go for the ball, I think, ever. It's a very, very high IQ play. And 3-1 is the scoreline they're rewarded. But, like we said, Kayomi have got that first goal. Even if they don't win this game, a second couldn't hurt leading into game 4. Like I said, I think they'd be happy not to get swept. But 1 minute left, anything can happen. All 3 Bishops players, I mean, I can't even pick a weak point. Who do you bully? You can't.
Well, at the moment, I just feel Kayomi. I'm trying to stay positive. I mean, I think that my prediction has gone well out of the window now, and they're going to have to sort of play for that solitary win in the final game. But Bishops have just grown from strength to strength. They looked a little bit, they didn't seem like the top of the table team in the first one, but ever since that first game, they're just piling on the pressure. They've got the momentum, got the confidence, and Kayomi just don't have an answer at the moment.
I've got a crazy little stat for you, Murray, here. Ronan, who is currently on a hat-trick, is a 1450 CMV. 1445 is the minimum. It's incredible. It is just incredible how good he is. This is when you have a team of 3 players that can use each other's strengths to their full advantage.
Yeah, 100%, and I might guess my icing on the cake, not quite on that occasion, but yeah, it's what makes the top teams. I mean, you said it, not a weak link in that team, it seems, and I'm just disappointed at the moment. It promised so much in that first game, and Kayomi, despite they finally got a goal. They just weren't able to build on that one. They brought themselves back into it. But Bishops are just looking too strong for them at the moment. I mean, Ronan, 720 points on the board.
Wow.
I mean, absolute stonking performance from that one. And I think if Kayomi needs to get anything out of this game, then they've just got to up the aggression maybe a little bit. Try and unsettle the rotations for the Bishops and just put them off on the edge. Because we saw in that game as well, Bishops, they had a beautiful demo play. It just goes to show you how much it can just open things up. And I think that's why Kayomi just haven't been able to get more than 1 goal so far in this season, this series. Because Bishops are just shutting everything down and coming away with a counter-attack. It's just working beautifully for them.
Well, at least the clean sweep is off the cards, but the sweep very much is. It was my prediction, and it hurts at the moment because after that game 1, I was praying I could change it. I really thought that we could have seen a draw come out of here. Kaiomi, though, they could pull off something huge. Getting that game win, like I said, would be brilliant. It's been so frustrating. It's a team that's almost there versus a team that is very much there and beyond. But Sensor, that flip reset he just went for. Once again, we see this every game so far where Kaiomi, they have these really early attacks where they look so aggressive and it starts to fizzle out. Can they make the most of it?
Certainly trying to find some sort of shot that's a bit more like it. The double demo opened up at the back, but they just can't quite find a touching field quick enough. I mean, that's what they should be doing a bit more often. You just saw how much space they had, but it's just unfortunate on that occasion, just weren't able to get the finishing touch. But a bit more like that, lads. And you never know what might happen here in this final game. They've still got something to play for, Pegasus. I mean, one bit.
Oh no.
I've done it again, I think. I've just cursed that for a second time.
Oh, you are going to be getting a few angry DMs in T-minus an hour. But, look, Bishops, they've done it again. They start the scoring. It is another demo, a little bit of revenge. And there we see it again, Borsbell. You know, he's the one that gets the demos on this pitch. Ronan, someone who likes to do it a lot as well, so a bit of a battle between the demo demon. Sensor, shot on net. That is so well defended by Borsbell. I thought for sure we were going to have an equal scoring, a little pinch as well to clear it. Rube somehow read that play, was already marching his way forward to prepare for it. What is happening here?
Oh, they're looking awkward, and of course the crossbar to the post didn't make them pay, and Kaiomi can just breathe a quick sigh of relief because that one didn't end up back in it, but they're back under pressure now with Rube in the corner, just getting a little better of the 50, but getting slightly stuck up with his own teammate there, leaving an opportunity, and Hilo scoring that one, making it 1-1.
This is incredible. The ball found itself high. There was someone back. It was Ronan. Sensor goes up. I think Ronan actually sees Sensor and tries to make up for it, but no, doesn't touch the ball. It sneaks its way under. We've got an equal game. Oh, please, no, don't score off the kickoff. Yes, Phoenix gets a clear. It's not over if Ronan gets good power on it. Oh my gosh, Sky, there's a chance. There's a chance.
That's a chance, and I promise you in chat as well, we're not trying to be biased in this one. We just know that, you know, Kaiomi, they put in a good performance, and I think they deserve something out of this game, and it's always devastating when you see a team come away with a clean sweep, but at the moment they've given themselves a great opportunity and trying to mount a second goal here, but Borsville gets a read on that one, sends it straight back into Kaiomi's half.
Yeah, Hilo does a good job to keep it rolling, but why does he put it into the middle? Oh my word, if his teammates were scared, so was I. We are in the same boat. Sensor, I think he wanted a flip reset, gets a soft touch instead, which I think he'll take, because he's followed it up well. Phoenix looking to make some magic happen, and this is what you like to see. It's good on the attack. There's someone ready for third man. Sensor wanted the double tap. Rube, I think he's always ready on that backboard. He's almost there, dedicated, sit on top of a goal player, and wow, does he do a great job at it.
And you might want
Another
the 4-0 simmed off, but we don't, and we almost got a 2-1 for Kaiomi, but not quite again. Just not able to get that finishing touch into the back of the net, but 2 minutes left on the clock, 1-1. Still very much in this one, putting in a few more efforts on target, and one of them might just sit in the back of the net, but Borsville sending one straight on into the path of his teammate. The defence for Kaiomi just failed on that one. Phoenix at the back post. Hilo didn't need to go for that one, just needed to cover the bases, and Ronan steps up and says, thank you very much. We're going to take the lead again.
I hate to point fingers, but Hilo and Phoenix, I feel like they get themselves in that position so much in front of their net where both of them want to go, no one calls for it, no one holds off, it's chaos, and then they end up conceding. I've seen it so many times so far this series, and it is an awful way to lose, so hopefully they can pull something back and, you know, give Bishops another chance, another opportunity to prove themselves a win and not have it be off your own errors. And it's an infield pass. Phoenix takes his time. What a save by Ronan. Sensor follows it up. Oh my word, a play just comes out of nowhere.
Oh, beautiful touch in field. Beautiful save by Ronan. Unfortunate for him, it hit a post and fell into the path of Sensor. Says thank you very much. We're going to tie things up to 2-all. What a game we've got on this one. It's so good as well. Big assist to see Kayomi not sitting back and not feeling disappointed. They're in this one. They want to get something out of this.
Just as you say that, there was a very scary attack from Bishops there, which I thought there was going to be a goal coming out of it, but Kayomi actually did well to muster the storm. Phoenix here needs to get a good 50. Sensor is behind Hilo, doing well to get back fast. It bounces not very favourably, but Hilo reads it. Phoenix and Hilo gets Ronan out of the play. Phoenix, if he gets a follow-up past mid, it doesn't matter. Sensor's back. We've seen him fly away before. This is his second chance. He doesn't take it. Borsbell been really good in defense and offense. Here's his offense coming to show. Phoenix with a really nice touch. Lays it off to Sensor, and that's exactly what we want to see in defense. Speaking of Sensor, another opportunity. This is good. This is fighting Rocket League. This is a match of two teams.
Currently sat at 2-2, just gone up to 20 seconds left. Can Borsville cause the hearts to break for the Kayomi team at the moment? Bit of a battle in midfield. Harlow's finally got the ball in this one, gets met though by Borsville, sends it into the far corner. One last opportunity potentially for Bishops to take the clean sweep. Rube up on this one and gets met by Harlow. We could be seeing our second OT here.
Oh wait, but Sensor's kept it up. Oh no, he hasn't. He was taking no risk. We are in overtime. Bishops play for the sweep, and Kayomi play to give this team, I believe, their 8th loss ever this season.
I mean, that is quite, that's a notch in the bow that they've been wanting to have, and you never know when it comes to the end of the season. It might just give them a little bit of a bigger boost when it comes to it. Oh my word, Phoenix nearly getting a pinch, but not quite.
And Borsbell going for something special. A double commit here from Sensor and Hilo. Sensor actually does well to position himself in the net. Ronan, however, if he can get a nice shot on, can challenge him. He's got 0 boost. Does quite well despite the boost count. Ronan is brought off a pitch, and Sensor, he is still pushing. What?
Couple of cheeky fakes didn't quite work out for him, but now Ronan sent this one up. Just lets it run away. Hilo into the corner, taken over now by Borsville, keeping the attack alive for Bishops. Gets met off the backboard from Sensor. Phoenix sends it forward, but lets it run into Buff Rube, sends it into the corner.
Can they do it? Can they do the miracle? The I Beat Bishops Club is very, very exclusive. They have the opportunity to join it. It's a one-on-one play from Sensor. Not the power he wanted on the hook shot, but Phoenix trying to keep it in their half. Hilo challenging off the wall. Phoenix does well to rotate in third and make up for it. Big Demo will soften it, an oncoming attack. Hilo does well for the first touch. Even better with the second. Oh, it can happen. I really, really believe in it. Please don't break my heart. Oh no. No, it's a shot on target. Rube unable to get it. Borsville push it on! Oh, my chest. My chest. But a deserving win from such a strong side. A side that didn't make many mistakes. You think a 4-0 is harsh, but if you're constantly edging the play, that is how you get rewarded. Kayomi cannot leave this match with their heads down, but Bishops, they climb further and further and further up their table. The new signing Borsville on his first week with the team on a 7-game wins to 1.
Pegasus, I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm not trying to be biased on this one, and you can't take it away from Bishops. I mean, they played absolutely blinding, Rocket League in that one. This is why they're sat at the top of the table, because when, they got lucky on a couple of occasions where Comey just didn't quite find that finishing touch, sent into the back of the net, but from that, they built upon their attacks, their plays. They got the goals when they needed it. And, I mean, yeah, I've got to say, yeah, Ronan, totally agree with giving them the MVP. But, Bishops, as an all-round team, were absolutely solid.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Comey, they got to take credit away from this game, because at certain moments during that series, it felt like they were matching Bishops. You know, maybe not in a sense, in terms of quality or whatever, but it did feel like they could get something out of that game. So that's why I feel absolutely gutted. And just ignore my prediction down there. It was optimistic, but on another day, it could have gone that way. You never know.
I mean, looking at it after the game, and you just look at those two scorelines next to each other, yes, it seems ridiculous, but to anyone who actually watched the stream, they would have seen that your prediction was completely fair. I think if these guys had a rematch and you predicted that all over again, people would have your back, and Ronan getting MVP, a 1450, and look, I didn't want to bring it up because obviously it's other people's time to shine. A 1445 got MVP, and so did a 1450 in Challenger today. So, respects to my low CMB brother. He had an absolutely incredible performance. All credits to him. And also the new signing Borsvel. I'm sure they're missing Sam Dusk off the pitch. I don't think they're really missing him on the pitch. He's filling those gaps so well. Huge demos constantly on defense, on offense. Where on the pitch is he useless? It doesn't exist. And for 1545, I mean, that is what you expect, but not everyone can deliver like he can.
And I've got to ask you the question, Pegasus. I mean, we're getting, this is the second half of the season. Can Bishops keep up this momentum, do you reckon, going into the final parts of the season and then going into playoffs? Do you think this team, based on what you've seen tonight, can go all the way, or do you think they've maybe peaked a little bit too soon?
Yes, it's that simple. They look so strong. I can't pick a weak player on that team. I really can't. They've got a 1450 playing in their main team who's getting MVPs. I can't argue against that, and I've got a lot of experience playing against Ronan, both in ERS and in RSC scrims as well. He is incredible. He knows when to step up. He does step up. He's been on stream today. He got a sweep. He took home the MVP. I mean, you have to give credit where credit's due. Rube is such a strong player. I don't think this was his best performance today, but that is certainly a one-off. He's fairly consistent, and Borsvel, I didn't know too much about him. I played against him a few times, and one thing I can say is, man, he's improved so much, and he slots in this team perfectly. So, do I think they're going to slow down? No, and I hope I get the opportunity to play him in playoffs.
I will say, on the flip side, for Kaomi, they got to take a lot of credit away from this. I mean, yes, they've got swept, but we've seen it before, teams that can sneak in at the end there and get themselves in that playoffs. I mean, they're not a million miles away. A few more wins under their belts and they'll push themselves right back into contention. And based on that performance, if they can just work on a few sort of little mistakes with sort of some double commits and maybe the third man pushing a little bit too hard, just sort of do the fundamentals, what they were doing well in that first game, then you never know. There could be a dark horse that we could see later on in the season, making it into the playoffs, and who knows. But I mean, what a way to end the stream, Pegasus. I mean, you get MVP. I'm just going to say it again. You get MVP in the game before this one, and to finish on, it's almost unjust. It finished as a clean sweep. It feels like it should have been different, but it is what it is. But all the same, great game to finish the stream, I reckon.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't think this is the end we'll see of Kaomi this season. At least I hope that is the case. Things are looking up. There's 3 more game weeks, I believe, there is to play. That's six whole series. You can make a lot of ground with that. And the teams in front of them aren't too far off. They're going to have to beat some important teams to get to that point. But I don't see why not, especially with the performance they brought on today. I think other teams are going to be looking at that, and they're going to be a bit worried if they see them in their schedule next week or the week after.
Indeed, we will see you next week. But that's going to be it from us tonight. Thank you very much to everyone who's been watching from start to finish, or if you just joined us for the very final game there, or if you saw Sir Pegasus get the MVP in the second one. I mean, thanks for joining us. Big shout out as well to the sponsors, Team Hosky, Team Serene, Gamers Apparel, and Badass Studios. Much appreciated, much love as always. And I think it's only fair Pegasus, that you get to say the final words. So, any final words from your MVP-ness?
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been an absolutely incredible stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you to Kendo, who's also streaming in the background. I don't think we give enough love to our streamers who do everything. I just sit here and talk. Murray Sky sits here and talk and does a beautiful job at it as well, whilst looking so handsome. But anyway, sadly, you're going to have to say goodbye to that beautiful face. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week for some more RSC action. Goodbye.
I can't see straight. I'm hoping that I'll make it tomorrow, but right now I can't feel my face. I'm intoxicated, I'm a waste. Hoping I can drown in sorrow, but I love that
Visions of you.
come closer. Nine and I can't see straight. I'm hoping that I'll make it tomorrow, but right now I can't feel my face. I'm intoxicated, I'm a waste. Hoping I can drown the sorrows, but I love that bitter taste.
Visions of you.
Oh, man, you need some headphones, bro.
You know what's that, Jeff? Say it's time. You know what's that, Jeff? Just
Oh, man, you need some headphones, bro.
you know what's that, Jess? You know what's that, Jess? You know what's that, Jess? said just.
Oh man, you need some headphones, bro.
No, I said just. You know I said just.